What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. We're going to react to this video from actress Alexis Fields. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with her, she was on a bunch of different shows in the 90s. Her mother is Chip Fields. She was an actress. And her sister is Kim Fields, actress Kim Fields. Now, Alexis, just to give y'all a brief background on her before we do this reaction, so I don't hear who in the comment section. She was on a bunch of different shows. She was on a show called Rock back in '94. She was on Kenan and Kel. She was on Sister and Sister. She was on Moesha, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, The Parenthood, just all the different black comedy shows of the 90s, classic comedy shows of the 90s. She was on those, right? Now, years later, she's a wife and mom. Well, I don't think she's a wife anymore, even though I'm still a little confused by that. And she had some things to say. She's not happy about all these younger men who are hitting her up in the DMs, trying to get at her, especially men under 35. Now, she's 46 from what I see. She's 46. And she looks very, very good for her age. I will say that. No disrespect at all, right? Maybe she's embraced being older, but she still posts, some things for attention. I'm not saying that she's one of these, vicious thirst trappers, but she doesn't like the fact that younger men are hitting her up in the DM, especially men under the age of 35. And one of the things that I was very confused by in this video was that, she, again, she posts certain things that a 20-something-year-old would post or a 30-something-year-old would post. And I think what her and women her age or older who post like that have to understand is you're not going to get the attention of the men your age. It's going to be younger men if they see you posting certain things. Let's say they come across your page and they really don't know you. They're going to assume that you are an older woman who's seeking the attention of younger men. That's just how it is. But let's get into this video. And she's going to tell y'all why she's sick and tired of you youngins under the age of 35 hitting her up. So make sure y'all like my video.
Hey, y'all. So listen, as head chair of the Could Be Cougars committee, I would just like to ask all of the men under 35 to stop sending me messages because you're too young. You are a baby. I am of auntie or mommy age to you. So just don't.
Now, the thing I was confused on, because I hadn't really kept up too much with Alexis Fields. I mean, I've seen some viral posts, pictures or videos from her. And from my understanding, she's been married for years. I thought she would have said that, she's not interested in these men because she has a husband. She doesn't say that. Apparently, they've separated. So that's why she never brings up the husband. And I watched some follow-up videos. She still didn't bring up no husband. So maybe she is looking for something and y'all young dudes are getting in the way. She's looking for DMs from men her age or closer to her age. She's probably looking for another husband. This is why she's looking for men her age. She's not looking to date a younger guy because maybe she doesn't feel like those guys are going to marry her or want a long-term relationship, even though she's not giving those men a chance. But that's her choice. I'm not here to tell her who she should date or who she shouldn't date. But she has to understand, if you're posting certain things, these young dudes are going to be proactive and aggressive in hitting you up in the DMs, as long as they're not being disrespectful.
Because some of the 30 to 35-year-olds, y'all be coming right. Y'all be... But I'm actually grown. And I would actually ruin your life in the best way possible.
See, that is her advertising. That is her advertising. Her saying that she would ruin their life in the best way. The thing is that she's back on. Well, from what it looks like, I'm not 100% sure, but what it looks to me like she's single again, and she's looking, but she hasn't been on the market for quite some time, and maybe she's navigating the scene in her own way. And no, she's a fellow Pisces as well, and Pisces, they just do things hella different, and they do fall extremely hard for people. They do. And maybe she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to fall extremely hard because it seemed like she still has some love and loyalty to her ex. And she's probably, if she's looking for someone else, she's going to look for a guy who mirrors her ex-husband. Because that's just how it is. When these women have been, married for so long, they're going to want a man who's similar to her ex in certain ways. Because it seemed like she still has love for him. If it was a situation where they had like a bitter divorce and she just doesn't like him, she may end up dating a guy who is the opposite. But I have to say, when you post things like this, you're going to have these younger guys trying to get at you. Now, there's another picture where she shows a little bit more of her assets. And when you're posting thirst traps like that, Alexis, you're going to have these young guys who are on social media all day long. All they do is date online. Now, they hit up girls in DMs all the time. This is normal to them. They're going to put their bid in. And from what you're saying, it looks like some put in good bids. But you're staying with your convictions, and you're looking, because you seem like you are looking, which is, again, I was very confused. I thought she was married. It seems like you're actively looking, and you want to. Now, I saw somebody in the comment section say, well, this is reverse psychology. She's actually looking for these guys to hit her up. Yes and no. Do I think she wants to be in a relationship with a younger guy? No. But is she angry that these young guys are messaging her? No. I think that she wants a man her age. But I don't think that she's angry that these guys are hitting her up. It's a confidence boost. She wouldn't be posting the things that she posts if she wasn't looking for these confidence boosters, and that's what it is. Let's go back.
Hey, y'all. So listen, as head chair of the Could Be Cougars committee, I would just like to ask all of the men under 35 to stop sending me messages because you're too young. You are a baby. I am of auntie or mommy age to you. So just don't, because some of the 30 to 35-year-olds, y'all be coming right.
Now, her saying that, I want y'all to understand, this is why I feel like she'll end up changing her tune, especially with these men from 30 to 35, because women always change their tune. If she was a woman that wasn't, now again, she's not a heavy thirst trap. She posts things from here to here. I saw a video that they say she posted, looked like her. I don't know. It could be AI generated. I mean, there was a video where she was sitting down, both thighs open, Again, I don't know if that's her or not, because I was on the page. I didn't see that. So I can't say 100% sure that's her, but they claiming she posted that video. I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny, right? But women, for the most part, always change their tune. Look at LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is dating Anna Montana. Anna Montana said out of her own mouth she had no interest in dating younger men. But why are you 32, 33, 34 now dating a 21-year-old when you claimed you didn't want no younger men? Women always change their tone. And maybe she's going to come across a guy who is possibly in his 30s. He may not be over 35, who she's just not going to be able to resist. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, man. And again, if she's looking for a man her age, they don't care about the thirst traps. They don't care about you trying to show you still got it. They don't care. And also, if they want younger women, that's just what they're going to go after. I don't think these guys are going to change their tune. They either like women their age or they don't. You know, it's very rare that a guy who is in his 40s or 50s who date women in their 20s changes. He doesn't change. That's who he is. Right. But again, she's entitled to like what she wants. Again, this is her. Now, again, she did make a follow-up video still talking about it and joking about it because she's getting attention from it. She's getting people making response TikTok videos to it. So she's going to keep this up. And again, all that does is chip away at that, because I've seen that happen a million times.
Y'all, but I'm actually grown. And I would actually ruin your life in the best way possible.
Well, maybe some of these guys want their life ruined in the best way. I mean, you know, women of today are just broken. They're emotionally unstable. It don't matter if they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s. These women are crazy out here. Men are just looking for peace. You know what I'm saying? They want them a good woman. All men are looking for is a good woman. They don't want a broken, dysfunctional woman. They want a good woman. They want a good woman to come home to. That's what they're searching for. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Alexis may be that. She had a whole husband and family. You know what I'm saying? Men may want that stability. But who knows? Let me know what's in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, like the video, share. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I will see y'all next one.